Guys, it's a sad day in the NBA. Very sad day in the NBA. Usually you're accustomed to the happy welcome, but these injuries, man. Welcome to another episode of Box Score Breakdown. I'm your host, Tim Woodson, bringing you another Banger Sports Ethos presentation presented by FanDuel. This was supposed to be just a nice Friday with some good old basketball, but dude, it was absolutely the opposite. It was a horror show. No need to waste any time. Let's just get straight to it. First game of the day. I didn't get a chance to watch this one. I wanted to though, man. It's just too busy in life. The Houston Rockets win it though. Number one seed in the East goes down to the Houston Rockets, 111 to 104. Detroit Pistons weren't able to get the dub at home, which is very interesting, man. They're pretty solid at home. We'll go ahead and talk about the starters first. Cade Cunningham returned. Good. He's not super injured. And he kind of sucked for his standards. 12 points, 8 assists, 2 steals, a block, 1 rebound. 39% from the field, 2-3 from the free throw line. That's just a bad game. I mean, could have been just got locked down, but that's a pretty bad game for him. Don't worry about him. He will be just fine. Jalen Duren still had a pretty solid line. Didn't do his craziness that he had the last game. 18-7 with 2 blocks on 54%. Good free throw shooting. Made all 4 of his shots. Love that. We thought Toby Harris would have been the guy. Like he was cooking. Like I was like, oh God, is he back? Is Toby back? Toby Harris is not back. Tobias Harris had 4 points and 2 steals, which is nice, but he didn't really do much else. He shot 17% from the field and had 2 or 3 from the free throw line. A bad night. These guys are just, you don't have to roster Tobias Harris in the 12-team league. If you wanted to, I get it, but you could probably find better, especially with silly season approaching. Asar Thompson, he's been kind of rolling. Don't like the minutes, only 23 here, but 12 and 8, 3 assists, 2 steals. Good shooting, made both his free throws. Hey, that's what we want to see. That's in the right direction. Isaiah Stewart off the bench has 16 and 4 with 2 assists on crazy hot 78% shooting from the field. Not something you can rely on, but he's just kind of there. And somehow he falls into value still. He's still got those high block numbers. It's okay if you want to roster him. Ron Holland also did a good job for deeper leagues, 13 and 6 with 2 steals on the block. Love that. 1 triple, 5 and 7 from the field, 2 or 3 from the free throw line. Definitely want to keep an eye on him in the deeper leagues. This team is not tanking, so it's no silly season stuff, but might fit to find some value there. And lastly, good old Dennis Jenkins, still kind of getting some minutes. He got more minutes than Ivy. Ivy got 14. Don't roster Ivy in 12-team leagues for the umpteenth time. But Dennis Jenkins had 10 points and 4 assists for the deeper league fellows with a pair of triples. We'll go ahead and check on the Houston Rockets. What happened over here? Kevin Durant happened over here. 32, 7 and 3 with the steal and 5 triples. Bro, that's like 36 last game, 32 this one. Yeah, there he goes. There he goes. I told you, the dog days. We are at the halfway point of the season. People are starting to get tired. That second win hasn't kicked in yet, like towards like the 55, 60 mark. When everyone's like, okay, we actually kind of got to try or we're going to lose. We got to make the playoffs or we're going to start tanking. So, yeah. This is what we want to see. He shot perfect, 58%, 5 or 6 from the free throw line. Banger. Welcome back, Kevin Durant. I believed in you. I did. Jabari Smith, nice full line from him. 11 points, 10 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 blocks, 3 assists to go with it. 56% from the field. Okay. I like it. He's still kind of like a back end guy, but that's pretty solid. Albert Sengun, not his best game, 19 points, 5 assists, 2 steals. He only took 11 shots. I mean, granted, that front court is like a horror to deal with. 6-11 from the field and 70% from the free throw line. He is a punt free throw guy. I'm pretty sure you guys already knew that. Or you're just putting him with a bunch of high free throw guys to help combat that problem. You also had 15, 9, and 7 with 2 steals on the blocks from Amen Thompson. Amen Thompson's been very good recently. Like, he's been very good. And this makes me happy. He's like sitting in the 40s. I feel like he's been playing around that like 30 range, like 25 to 30 range in 9-cat leagues. That's pretty solid. That's what you want to see. 5-11 from the field, 5-5 from the free throw line. Good stuff from him. And lastly, Reed Shepard is still cooking. Didn't really do much besides score, but like at least he's like doing stuff. You also had Notari Easton in this one, just so you had to know. Good. JD Davidson's not in the lineup again. I don't know what that was. And of course, like I'm pretty sure Steven Adams is done until the playoffs. But 18 points for Reed Shepard with the triple on 40% from the field. He took 15 shots. That's good that he's getting 15 shots. We just want to see it when Tari Easton's back to see if he's still getting that love. Good stuff from the Rockets, man. They were kind of in the rut, and they're moving in the right direction. Talk about, dude, This is game number 1, guys. We got I'm pretty sure there's one other big injury that we got to talk about, but this is a big one. This is a very big game. Phoenix Suns lose to the Atlanta Hawks 103-110. The Atlanta Hawks win it at home. They're starting to find the rhythm. But these guys, this is real strife. Devin Booker, he left the arena in crutches, according to Dwayne Rankin, who is a big beat reporter for the Phoenix Suns. You can check him out on Twitter at Dwayne Rankin. And he said he left it in crutches. He did not look good in the injury. I saw the video, didn't get a chance to see the game, but it's not good news. Like, expect him to miss time. He finished with 31, 4 and 3 with a steal, 5 triples, 57 from the field, 2 2 from the free throw line. Just absurd, man. This sucks. It sucks. I don't know how bad it is. Of course, if it's a grade 1, it's about 2 weeks. If it's grade 2, it's 4 to 6. If it's a grade 3, it's it's over. But I think it's probably not a grade 3. That's a very rare and very hard injury to kind of get. So just hoping to hear back good news on him. We're going to check on the rest of these guys. Dylan Brooks, 11 and 6, 1 triple, crazy bad shooting, 18 shots, and he made 4 of them. Like I said, he's a points guy. You roster him if you want. If you don't, hey, you're probably doing the right thing. Royce O'Neal, 5 points, 2 assists, or 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals on the block, 1 triple, 40% from the field. He only took 5 shots. He's going to have to do more. There's no Devin Booker. There's also somebody else that we haven't talked about yet. Mark Williams, not his best game. 6 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 steals on 38%. This is not a good game. He only played 20 minutes here. He'll be better, though. You can not worry about him. Talk about people having to do more. Colin Gillespie is to the moon. Colin Gillespie is to the moon. He played 35 minutes. That's probably going to be a regular occurrence. 16.6 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, 3 triples, 6 to 12 from the field, 1 to 1 from the free throw line. If anybody dropped, go grab him immediately. Stop the podcast and go grab him right now. Another guy that got injured in the first 4 minutes of his playing time. And honestly, I'm going to be real. I'll be real after I say, of course, it's Jalen Green, who had 4 points, a rebound, and assist. You probably can drop Jalen Green. He pinged the hamstring again. Guys, he pinged it over the summer, didn't play. Played in November, played 1 game. Pinged it again, didn't play. Was going to play. Oh, he needs to be out for a couple more weeks. Oh, God, it's not healed. Comes back. He plays a game, right? This always happens. Then he plays this game, injures it again. Yeah, man, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a suck. It's just it sucks if you drafted him because you're like, oh man, it was a waste of a draft pick. Kind of it just didn't work out, and it happens. These guys that are healthy, they're healthy for years or a year, and you're like, oh man, this guy's durable. I can trust him, and then this happens. I think you can drop him and move on, and you'll be totally fine. So serious. I really do think you can. Grayson Allen, 16, 3 and 3, 4 steals, a triple, 58 from the field, 1 and 2 from the free throw line. Dude, he's Grayson Allen's to the moon too. You want to grab these guys. Honestly, I think in deeper leagues, you want to start considering Jordan Goodwin, 2 points, 5 assists, a block. He's going to be a big per minute guy. He's probably going to be getting over 20 minutes. He needs to. Devin Booker's down. Everybody's getting shots. Ryan Dunn may even be able to do a little bit more, although I'm not super huge on Ryan Dunn. Maybe more of a deeper league play, 14, 16, 4 points and 6 rebounds for him. But with Jalen Green out, we kind of already know what it looks like, which was already good for Colin Gillespie. With Devin Booker out, dude, it's real problematic over there in Phoenix. We'll go ahead and check on the Atlanta Hawks and what happened over here. I hope you didn't panic on Jalen Johnson because 23, 18, and 9 with a triple on 55 from the field. Free throws are a little 2 of 5 is not his best. But at least that's starting to regress, so we know that he's not this crazy 83% free throw shooter that he was showing us at the beginning of the season. He's not that. It's okay. But dude, 23, 18, and 9, sign me up any day. He is back and rolling. That makes me happy. Yuka Okongwu, big game, 25 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 3 triples. Love that. 60% from the field, 4-4 from the free throw line. He's rolling, man. He's been really, really good. And I mean, he might mess around and move closer to the top 25 more than I thought he would. That's insane. Good value from him. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, a little bit of a shooting slump. Can't shoot right now. 13 points, 3 assists, 2 steals on the block. Love the defensive stats. 2 triples. His shot will come around. Do not panic. You had 8, 4, and 8 for Dyson Daniels, and he didn't even attempt 3-pointers anymore. That's sad. 4 or 6 from the field from that. CJ McCollum found a shot. He got good. He had 15 shots. He made 20. He had 21 points on 15 shots. That's pretty solid. Good efficiency. There's 4 rebounds. A little empty, like the line. 2 triples, but he's not doing crazy stuff anymore. That's good. He's like finding his role and settling in, and that's what we wanted because we know that the big dog over here is Jalen Johnson. Rest of these guys didn't really do much. You had a pretty solid full line from Luke Kennard, although it's more deeper league stuff. 9.6 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 3 triples, 3 or 4 from the field. He made all the shots that he made were triples. Good stuff from these guys. Hopefully they can string together some wins and not be in the plan again this year. Next game of the day, dude, I heard this is crazy. Double OT in Brooklyn. What was happening? Or Nick Claxton sent it to OT the first time, and then Hugo Gonzalez sent it to OT the second time, and the Boston Celtics were able to get the dub 130 to 126. We'll go ahead and check on the Brooklyn Nets to see what happened over here. Huge game from MPJ, 38 and 4 with the block, 4 triples, 9 and 19 from the field, 8 of 9 from the free throw line. To be real, like I know I'm not like technically it's all trade rumors. I thought he was going to the Golden State Warriors until I saw they're trying to get Andrew Wiggins back. I don't know, man. If you're a Golden State fan listening to this, I'm so sorry. You did that. They're stuck in the past. But MPJ is rolling. He'll be rolling here. If he goes somewhere else, he's going to have value. If it is Golden State, dude, he's golden. No pun intended. But just keep rolling him out. I think he does get moved. I don't think he's going to be one that gets sit during silly season. You had 15 points and 9 rebounds with 3 triples from Noah Clowney. Bad shooting, but he did hit both of his free throws. A lot of these numbers are going to be crazy because they play 2 overtime, so just bear with me here. You had Nick Claxton with a nice 18, 9, and 4 and 2 blocks. Love that. Great percentages, 8 of 13 from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. That's great. Nice. Drake Powell was in the starting lineup. He only played 19 minutes. 6 points and 2 steals with a triple. He only took 3 shots, so he didn't really get much opportunity there. And you'd want to see these younger guys do more, but they're not. Same goes for Yegor Yeoman, who only took 4 shots. At one point, I thought he was more of like a stash and hope, which he still is. Don't get me wrong, he is. But dude, it's hard to wait around, especially if you're trying to win and you need to win. If you have the means to, let's say you're like you're in first or second or third, and you're like, dude, I'm chilling. I can wait until silly season, then do so. But it's kind of hard to hold if he's just doing this. We'll go ahead and check on the rest of these guys. You have 14 and 8 from Zaire Williams off the bench. He had 1 triple to go along with it. He shot 9% from deep. That's crazy. Luckily, most leagues don't have that as their percentage set. It's just regular field goal. 4 of 15 from the field, though. It's not much better. And 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Nolan Traore. Wow, this is a nice game. I like this. 21, 3 and 2, 2 steals and a block. He played 36 minutes. It looks like it went with the hot hand. I'd like Nolan the best out of all these guards going into the season. Him and Ben Terrell's not even playing right now, to be fair. But him and Nolan, I thought were going to be pretty solid, and that's good. I don't know. That's something to keep an eye on. I don't know if we're going to go run and grab it. Deeper league, sure, absolutely. But that's nice. That's a full line. 21, 3, 2 steals, 1 block, 2 triples, 54% from the field on 13 shots, and 5, 6 from the free throw line. Yeah, man, that's dope. I would grab him in deeper leagues. Just do it. Just grab it. Day'Ron Sharpe still behind Nick Claxton. Unfortunately, 5 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. If you're holding because of silly season, or you just have like a crazy good stashing bench and you just don't care. Cam Thomas, I really don't think you need to roster him in 12-team leagues. Like, please. I don't think you need to. 7 points and 4 assists in 19 minutes on 25% shooting. And lastly, someone I'd be interested in deeper leagues would be Danny Wolf for silly season. 4.6 rebounds, 2 assists, and a block. He kind of has that full line. But, I mean, we all just got to wait and see if the opportunity breaks. He's someone else you might want to consider stashing when the time comes around. We're going to check on the Celtics, man. And, dude, look at Peyton Pritchard. Okay. 32, 4 and 4 with 6 triples. Crazy. Took 24 shots. It was his game. It was the Peyton Pritchard legacy game. We'll remember this one day because of you, brother. 13 and 24 from the field. Just great shooting. Didn't take any free throws. That he got it all through ethical hoops. That's dope. Jaylen Brown, nice trip dub. 27, 10 and 12, 1 steal, 4 triples. Not his best shooting night. He took 27 shots. It was just a Peyton Pritchard and Jaylen Brown show. Nobody else did anything. That's because Derek White rested. I remember that. And this percentage is both bad. 33% from the field on 27 shots and 5 of 10 from the free throw line. I hope you weren't winning percentages. and then all of a sudden you're losing them. I'm sorry. Yes, that's pretty rough. Nemanja Skata had 6 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, still in the box. This nice, like, back end center value. Like I said, he's just there, and you just want him to be there. That's all you need. That's all you need in life. Hugo Gonzalez, like I said, he saved the game going into double OT. Good stuff from him. 10.7 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block, a bunch of ones, 2 triples, 100% from the field. He didn't even miss. Dude, just, hey, man, good stuff, Rook. We like that. Anthony Simons, 10 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 1 triple. Rough 4 of 16 from the field and 1 of 2 from the free throw line. You would think he wanted to do more with no Derek White. He didn't do much at all. I don't think you need to roster him in 12-team leagues, but people like people that can score, so he probably is already rostered. Luka Garza had 12 points and 3 assists in his 20 minutes, and he's a deeper league play only at the current moment. Oh, yeah. I got to give a shout out to Sam Hauser, who just isn't – he's still hot. He's still hot. 39 minutes. Jeez, bro. 19 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal, 5 triples, 7 to 12 from the field. It's still rolling. It's still rolling. For how long? We don't know. We'll go ahead and check on the next game of the day. The Cleveland Cavaliers get it done over the Sacramento Kings, 123-118. We'll go ahead and check on the Kings first. These guys finally let Sabonis run loose. We've been waiting on the day. He still came off the bench, but he did end up closing the game. He got 30 minutes here, 24, 16, and 6 with a steal, 1 triple, 9 of 14 from the field, 5 of 5 from the free throw line. Welcome back. Golly, it took so long. So long. This team isn't going anywhere. You're not. We'll just be honest. And I do think Sabonis might get traded if that's the case, because I don't think they're going to sit him. It would be smart for them to just rebuild and start over, because they've already kind of just ruined their team piece by piece. You know, like they just traded a certain person named Tyrese Halliburton, then they traded a certain person named De'Aaron Fox. Yeah, man, I think these guys all might get traded. If that's the case, Domantas Sabonis will probably be fine wherever he goes, because the team probably wants him as like a hub and a secondary, if not, maybe like their primary ball handler, but most likely probably a secondary. So do not worry about him. He will be just fine. We'll check on the rest of these other guys. DeMar DeRozan, 24-3 with 50% from the field, 8 of 9 from the free throw line. Great percentages. Just does what he needs to do. Interested to see what his role look like on a different team, because he's getting old and he kind of clogs up everything. But we'll see. Russell Westbrook had 11, 5, and 3, 3 triples. There's the bad shooting. He wasn't going to shoot good forever. 3 of 12 from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Zach LaVine had 10 points and a steal. That's it. Oh, he had 2 triples. Let me be nice. 4 of 8 from the field. I don't know, man. Did he have foul trouble? No. That was it. Maxime Reynaud, dude, I mean, you're really holding for silly season at this point. He had 1 rebound in 9 minutes. I would not even consider. The person you do want to consider for silly season, honestly, is Dylan Cardwell. Dylan Cardwell closed the game at center while Domantas Sabonis kind of played that 4 role. This is a double big lineup. Especially it helps against the Cavs because they have 2 bigs. But 8 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, 2 blocks, 100% from the field in 22 minutes. He's already passed Maxime. He is. If you want to grab him, I would. He's on a 2-way. They need to convert his contract. I think they will. I think he's better than Reynaud a little bit. So you might want to be considering Cardwell for the long run in silly season. And it's also good that he's closing game with Sabonis, and he's been kind of doing that for a couple games now, to be completely real with you. Lastly, you have Malik Monk, who had 16 points and 7 dimes with the steal, 4 triples. Love that. Getting some time. He's got 32 minutes. That's good. 6 of 15 from the field. Good. Love to see that brother playing because he can ball. By the way, Preston Achua had 4 points and 8 rebounds. Just want to let you know that. Nothing else. We'll go ahead and check on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Big game from Evan Mobley, man. Whoa. 29, 13, and 7 with 4 blocks. Wow. Yo, that's a huge game. 13 to 24 from the field and 3 of 5 from the free throw line. You didn't get him for free throws. Dude, cook. We love that, Evan Mobley. Keep cooking. Even solid game from Jared Allen. 15 points, 9 rebounds, 2 steals in the block. He only took 6 shots. He got it from the line, guys. 9 of 10 at the free throw line. Dang, Jared Allen saving your free throw. Nice. Jalen Tyson still in the starting lineup, 35 minutes, 17, 7, and 4 with 3 triples, 43% from the field, 2 or 3 from the free throw line. That's solid. I like the fact that he's getting big minutes. He should be on 12 team rosters at the moment. Big bounce out game from Donovan Mitchell. He's still kind of in a bit of a shooting slump. His shooting's a little off, but this is good, dude. 33, 5, and 8, 1 steal, 5 triples. 25 shots. He 44%. He made 11 of them, and 6-7 from the free throw line. Cool. He's rolling. We're back. That's what we want to see. We're back. Nobody else really did anything. Yeah, like 6 points, 5 rebounds from Dean Wade. 9 points only. So he scored 9 points. He didn't do a single thing else but score 9 points from DeAndre Hunter. 5 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists from Craig Porter. And that's about it. 4 points, still in the block from Naquan. The main guys that I mentioned, they stepped up, they cooked, they hooped, and they got the job done. Next game of the day, we'll talk about this one. Ja Morant can't play 3 games in a row. I think I said that earlier. I was like, I just want to see Ja Morant play 3 games in a row. I don't think it's happened yet. I'm not even trying to be funny. I wish I was laughing. The Memphis Grizzlies lose 133 to 127 to the New Orleans Pelicans. This team, I think, is also, honestly, now I'm starting to feel like Zach Edey might really be cooked. I think it might be over for Zach Edey. If you're holding Zach Edey, I'm sorry, brother. I'm holding him too. At some point, we got to know that we're delusional. We'll go ahead and check on what happened over here on the Memphis Grizzlies side of things. Of course, there is no Ja Morant. That means Cam Spencer started. Cam Spencer went off 21, 5, and 11, 4 triples, 78%. Bro, that shooting's crazy. 7 and 9 from the field. You cannot count on that. I hope he's not going to be on that crazy, absurd run where he's shooting like 60% from the field. It jacks up all his stats. You roll with it, of course. And Ja Morant's probably going to miss more time, which means you grab this guy if he's on your waiver wire. But if not, like, if he's not on your waiver wire and you just hold, like, just enjoy this. Like, please just enjoy it. Because who tells if Ja Morant's going to play again? 3 or 4 from the free throw line for Cam Spencer. You had 13, 3, and 4 from Cedric Coward, 3 triples, 5, 11 from the field. He's going to be someone who's probably going to get a bunch of time down the stretch, especially with these guys. I don't think they're probably not going anywhere either, unfortunately. So make sure that he is on rosters. By the way, he did get a block. I don't think I said he got a block. Jock Landale had 24, 11, and 2. 1 steal, 1 block, 2 triples, 11, 18 from the field. This is a big game, dude. There is no Santi Aldama. Santi Aldama usually start here. He's dealing with a little bit of injury himself, but I mean, you roll with it. I mean, there's no Zach Edey, so Jock Landale season is upon us. Jaren Jackson Jr., huge game here. 26, 12, and 3, 1 steal, 4 blocks. He got you 12 rebounds, and he got you 5 defensive stats. What? 2 triples, 7, 18 from the field, 10, 11 from the free throw line. You'd think he'd get traded if they just like suck. I don't know. Jalen Wells, 11, 3, and 3 with the steal. 1 triple, 4, 7 from the field, 2 or 3 from the free throw line. He's okay. Like, you don't need to roster him in 12-team leagues. He's more of like 14-teamer guy. On the bench, John Conchar, who kind of just does these crazy weird lines. He had 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 2 blocks. No points. Didn't score. He took 1 shot and missed it. But he did every other little thing, which is interesting. And Vince Williams had 6 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists with 2 triples on terrible shooting off the bench. We'll go ahead and check on the Pels. What happened over here with these guys? It was a Sadiq Bey banger game. I can't even say Sadiq Bey legacy game because he's got a 50 ball. But it was a banger game for Sadiq Bey. 36, 4, and 4, 1 steal, 6 triples, 13 to 20 from the field, 4 4 from the free throw line. He just keeps chugging along, man. You're still here. Wow. Zion Williamson, 24, 11, and 4, 2 steals and a block, 53% from the field. Bad free throws. I was like, Zion does not know how to shoot. He knows how to shoot free throw now. No, Zion does not. 6 of 11 from the free throw line. Still, it's a Zion game, and he did the parts that you want the most. Derek Queen had 8, 9, and 5 with 3 steals. Bad shooting, 4 4 from the free throw line. They got the job done, though. He's a rookie. Give him some time. Trust me. Maybe not next year. But in like 2 to 3 years, we're going to be like, this dude is top 50. You need to be making sure he's on your team. Yeah. Take my word for it. Trey Murphy, baller. 32, 3 and 3, 3 steals, 2 triples, 60% from the field. 12 of 12. Wow. 12 of 12 on the free throw line. Yeah, man. He's a first rounder, by the way. I don't know if you know that. Herb Jones returned. Wow. He lives. I was afraid he might have died on us. 5 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. He missed all 3 of his shots. But, I mean, he gave you defensive stats, and that's how you want him. You can pick him up. He's also like, dude, are you going to play more than 3 games? Like, are you? But you can pick him up if he's sitting there. Sure. Jeremiah Fears had 12 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal in the block, 2 triples, 40% from the field, 2 from the free throw line. That's a solid game. I think he's still more 14 teamers. The only thing is, I haven't mentioned anything about tanking with this team because what is this team tanking for? They have no reason to tank. They don't have to pick. So this is kind of like a trial and error season. They're just going to roll their guys out and see how it works. Of course, of like things happen where it's a tank, you're going to see more Derek Queen, more Jeremiah Fears, Micah Peavy, and all these other guys. But right now, dude, just roll with him. Eves Missy had 8 points and 8 rebounds. He's kind of coming in around in trade talks. It'd be interesting to see what happens with him. And lastly, dude, Jordan Poole, dude. This is sad. I feel bad. If you guys saw that video of the kid that asked him about what happened to him in Golden State, man, it's just, it never leaves this guy. 6 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists in his 12 minutes. Make sure you are not rostering him in 12-team leagues. Last 3 games of the day, but before we get there, guys, if you are watching on the Fantasy NBA Today feed and you like what you see over here with the box score breakdown team, me and William is Bill. Shout out to homie. Make sure you follow him on Twitter. As far as the podcast goes, though, make sure you like, subscribe, follow us, YouTube, Spotify, Apple, Twitter, wherever else. If we're on the radio, I wish that'd be cool. But if we're on the radio, just like tune in, come hang out with us. We bring you all the action Monday through Friday, right after the games. We talk about all the stuff that's happening today. Unfortunately, we talked about a crap ton of injuries and we're not done. Golly. But if you are liking what you're seeing, make sure you always tune in to give us a follow because I love having you guys around, especially on a Friday night like this, man. This is a good way to end your night. Grab some popcorn and let's have a blast. All right, back to the games. Dude, bro, Indiana Pacers. Yeah, man, they did it. 117-114. They beat the Thunder. What? Who would have thought? We'll go ahead and check on the Thunder. Dude, they have so many injuries. There's no AJ Mitchell. There's no Aaron Wiggins. J-Dub. We know J-Dub still cooked. Isaiah Hartenstein still cooked. It's a bunch, bro. Like Jada Williams returned, which is cool, but it's just crap right now. We'll go ahead and check on, of course, the main guys. Dude, Shea almost 47-piece McNugget, close to a 50 ball. 47, 4-4, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 triple. 60% from the field on 28 shots, just absurd efficiency. And he gave you a nice 12-12 from the free throw line. I think I was like randomly looking, and I was like, bro, he hasn't really been shooting free throws like that. He shot him this game, and they still lost. Crazy. Chet had 25, 13, and 3 with 3 blocks, 2 triples. Nice 57 from the field, 7-8 from the free throw line. Banger, dude. He's in the second round. He turned it around this season. Honestly, too, he has to do more. There's no iHeart. There's no J-Dub. Good stuff for him. I don't think it was necessarily the case that he couldn't do more as far as like incapable. He just had people ahead of him in the pecking order. Well, technically, J-Dub and iHeart was help taking some of the front court duties. You had Case and Wallace in the starting lineup. You'd want him to do more. He kind of did more for Case and Wallace standards. 10 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, 3 triples, 3 and 7 from the field, 1 and 2 from the free throw line. Lou Dort, we talked you could stream him, but he did his old Dort special. 2 points for 11% from the field, 1 of 9. He gave you 3 rebounds, if that matters. The good old Dort special. Isaiah Joe had 7 points and 2 rebounds in his 30 minutes, and these guys kind of all sucked. He did get a solid game for Kenrich Williams off the bench if you're looking at him in deeper leagues. 12, 7, and 4, still a block. You might want to stream him in for 12-team leagues on Sunday. I don't know if these guys all come back. As far as like Wiggins and AJ Mitchell, I don't know if they're going to be back yet. So he'd be an interesting person to look at. And lastly, you had Ousmane Dieng with 7 points and 2 blocks, which I like the 2 blocks, with 1 3-pointer in his 13 minutes. We'll go and check on the Pacers, man. Who did it? Who did what? I'm excited to see this. Bro, you had 26, 4, and 3 with 2 steals from Jarris Walker. What? He gave you 3 triples, 8 of 15 from the field, but then he cooked your free throws with 7 11. It's hard to get excited about it. Maybe when that time comes around, that silly season time comes around, yeah, but wow, this is a good game. If you happen to stream Jarris Walker on a random Friday, like, good stuff to you. Johnny Furphy, 4 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, still in block. He's like deeper leagues right now and silly season. Just wait. It just, opportunity is what we look for. Pascal Siakam, 21, 6 and 6, 2 triples, 9 and 20 from the field. That's not bad. But then 1 and 3 from the free throw line. Yep, still can't shoot him. Nice game from Aaron Nesmith. He wasn't going to shoot bad forever, folks. It's not going to be great, but it wasn't going to be what it was. 17, 5 and 5, 3 triples, 7 to 14 from the field. Nice 50%. Good game from him. And Andrew Nembhard looked to have cooked. 27, 7, 11, 4 triples, 10 to 16 from the field, 3 or 4 from the free throw line. You know what I just noticed? They played small ball center with Pascal Siakam. That means J Huff got 2 minutes. Oh my God, and he did nothing. He Tony Snelled in his 2 minutes. Wow. Good old Carlisle, man. Isaiah Jackson got 6 minutes. It could have been a matchup thing. I mean, you don't want to drop Huff if you need the blocks, but that's concerning, man. Like, really? 10 points and 10 rebounds also for Micah Potter. Dude, Micah Potter got more minutes than J Huff. God. He also had 2 triples, Micah Potter, which he's more deep leagues than anything. Either way, good stuff. That's a big morality win for these guys who have just had a crappy season. Maybe they could have won the championship if Tyrese Halliburton was around. But that's a different conversation, and we don't live in what ifs. Last 2 games of the day, guys. Oh, my God. I got a chance to watch like the last 5 minutes in this. This is just like the writing's on the wall in Milwaukee. They're not going to do it. But say it with me. Fire Doc Rivers. The Milwaukee Bucks lose 102 to 101 to the zombie Denver Nuggets. There was nobody. There's nobody. It was so bad. Oh, there's an injury on their team. Aaron Gordon left. Bro, nobody played. And they lost. This is so bad. This is so bad. This is so bad. We'll go ahead and talk. There's the big one. There's another injury. I haven't said his name yet, but I'm pretty sure you guys know by now. Giannis Antetokounmpo had the same non-contact hamstring injury that he had last time. He just like was in the mix. They got the rebound, fast breaking, took a couple steps. You could even kind of see it, like a little bit. And he just stopped moving. And I was like, oh, there's no way. There's no way. It's time to blow it up. Giannis Antetokounmpo had 22, 13, and 7. He only took 8 shots, but he had 14 and 16 from the free throw line. This is a crazy day. He's already expecting to be out for some time. There was a report from Eric Nim, I think, that said 4 to 6 weeks, which is kind of similar to what happened last time. Of course, you want to wait till the MRI happens. But I think he's done in Milwaukee. There's no reason, there's no way this team survives for 4 weeks without him. Let's be honest. We're going to be honest. I'm never going to lie to you guys. There's no way the team survives 4 weeks without him. And then he comes back and he's going to try to make a push for the playoffs. And he's coming back after All-Star break. Beginning of March? No. He could be traded. Honestly, this team doesn't look like it's going anywhere. They didn't build around him properly. It's a mess. It's a mess. And unfortunately, now we're without Giannis for at least a month. Kyle Kuzma took the most crappiest three-pointer that he could have to try and win the game, knowing he was not the hot hand. He just wanted to be the hero. 11, 10, and 6. 1 triple, 4 10 from the field, 2 of 6 from the free throw line. Unfortunately, you're going to have to pick up Kyle Kuzma because, well, who else is going to do all this power forward stuff? Miles Turner had 17, 7, and 2. 1 steal, 6 blocks. Wow. And you know what's crazy and what kind of sucks? He plays better with Giannis, and now he's gone. Unfortunate. 7 to 12 from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. It's just when you thought, oh my God, he's back. Finally, we waited so long for this, Miles. Maybe he'll get traded to a better team. Gary Harris had 4 points in his 28 minutes. I don't care. Ryan Rollins, this is the guy we need to talk about. 21 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 steals, 4 triples, 8 of 20 from the field, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Dude, it was crappy. He was shooting 1 of 7, and he finished 8 of 20. I do not know how he did it. He was hitting some huge three-pointers. Dude's in the most craziest shooting rut right now. It's absurd. Guys, it's going to get better. It's going to be better. And now, they have no one. It's Ryan Rollins season. I had mentioned, I think a couple times ago, I was like, you probably want to go buy low on this guy. Now it's kind of too late. It's too late. Oh, man, there's no one else that's going to do anything. Him, Bobby Portis, Kyle Kuzma, Ryan Rollins is going to get a bunch of shots. And honestly, I think it's time that they start moving towards development. Off the bench, yeah, Bobby Portis, like I said, you probably want to grab Bobby Portis. He needs to do stuff. 11 points, 9 rebounds, 3 triples on 33% from the field. And it's just terrible. Also, Cole Anthony, someone you might want to consider. 9 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, still in the block, 1 triple, 50% from the field. Man, now he might be able to be worth grabbing in 12-team leagues, to be completely honest with you. It's just bad. I don't know, man. This Bucks team is it's depressing. We'll go ahead and check on the Denver Nuggets. Like I said, there was nobody. The only legit starter that played was Aaron Gordon, and he popped his hamstring. Dude, he's probably out for at least a month. Holy Lord. Luckily with him, it's not like your first rounder, Giannis Antetokounmpo, but it's still like, come on, man. You want to hold, but also like maybe you don't need to. That's just more for like Peyton Watson. Jokic should be back in at least like maybe 2 weeks max. I think Jokic comes back very soon. It's terrible, man. This is too much going on. Too many injuries. 13, 6, and 3 with 2 steals and a triple for Aaron Gordon. Like I said, I mean, like I like his fantasy game. I think he's worth rostering, but it's hard to justify a hold unless you're in a really good position and you have the IL space or a deeper bench. 4-9 from the field, 4-5 from the free throw line. Spencer Jones had 5 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals in the block, 1 triple, 2 of 6 from the field. I think the main guys are back. I think like Peyton Watson's going to be back. Baller, by the way. This guy's super breakout season. And Jamal Murray will be back next one. They just rested these guys and off the back-to-back, and they still won. Crazy. Zeke Naji had 11 points, 12 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 blocks, 1 triple. He kind of had some big buckets toward the end of the game, although he is just a stream for the day because Jonas Valanciunas is around, and I think Jonas Valanciunas moves back into that starting spot. Julian Strawther might want to keep an eye on him because now there's no Aaron Gordon, and we're going to be honest, Christian Brown's cooked. 20 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists and a steal, 1 triple, 6-13 from the field, 7-8 from the free throw line. That's a good game, too. You might want to keep an eye on him. He might be filling the role for a little bit. Jalen Pickett had 13 points, 3 rebounds, 7 assists and a steal with 2 triples, 5 of 14 from the field. Your Jamal Murray replacement for the day. He might get some more time, though, because, I mean, like I said, somebody's kind of got to fill these roles. You could always trust good old Tim Hardaway Jr. for some triples off the bench, 17 points. He took 14 shots, which is but 4 rebounds, 3 triples, cool, did most of his job. And you have 15, 3 and 3 with 2 steals from Bruce Brown. Bruce Brown's not the Bruce Brown you want him to be, but he might be serviceable a little bit coming down the stretch, especially with Aaron Gordon out now. He had 6-11 from the field and 2-2 from the free throw line. Might want to keep an eye on him. Like Julian Strawther, Bruce Brown, keep an eye on these guys. And Peyton Watson and Jamal Murray are going to carry this team until they get Jokic back. Last game of the day. The Toronto Raptors get the dub 110-98 over the Portland Trailblazers. We'll go ahead and check on the Trailblazers. Dude, I think, to be fair, he didn't play today, but Deni Avdija might be a little cooked because he just keeps injuring that back. And that's not a good thing. And they were like, oh, yeah. At first, Thiago Splitter was like, yeah, he's going to play. No, he wasn't. Why did you lie to us? And then he was doubtful. Maybe give it a week, but it's not a good sign that he keeps tweaking that back like that. We'll go ahead and check on who did play today. Yeah, Drew, Jeremy Grant, they were all here, all healthy for the day. We'll start with Jeremy Grant off the bench. He had 8 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, still in the block. I'd hold. I mean, he's got to do more. 2 of 8 from the field, 4 of 6 on the free throw line. Drew Holiday still ramping up. This is nice, though. In 22 minutes, 21 points and 7 assists with 3 triples. I mean, if he's on your waiver wire, you make sure you grab him, but I think he's probably grabbed by now. Shaedon Sharpe is going to get a bunch of shots, as he did. He got 23, 21 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 1 triple, 10 of 23 from the field. He's just going to score a bunch of points. And, to be fair, he's been playing a little bit better basketball. It's a little chuckaroo here, but he's been doing better overall as far as impacting the game. Donovan Clingan, 13, 16, and 2 with 3 steals. Like that, big numbers from him. 1 of 4 from deep. He made 1 triple and 6 of 14 from the field. Good stuff from him. I'm just happy that he's playing big minutes. I didn't know if he could do it, but he's doing it. Toumani Camara is playing better. Guys, if you want to take a chance, although they don't play again for the rest of the week, they're done. Dude, you might want to re-pick up Toumani Camara if he was dropped. I know he's dropped in a lot of spots. 16, 6, and 2, 1 steal, 1 block, 4 triples, 5 of 12 from the field. This is all we wanted, man. That's all we wanted. Toumani, bro, that's all we wanted. That's all we needed. And lastly, Sidi Sissoko had 3 points and 3 rebounds off the in his 32 minutes. He's deeper leagues. Don't grab him in 12-team leagues. Last team of the day, guys, before we wrap it up. The Toronto Raptors, man, they're looking good, man. They're just kind of like dog walking people. No CMB yet. No Jacopoto, by the way. I hope you heard he's in Toronto. He's not out on his road trip. He had to go back to get his back checked. Yeah. Unfortunately, I dropped him in like one league. I just couldn't. I needed the space. And I don't feel bad about it. I don't. 22, 6 and 4, 1 steal, 3 triples for Sandro Mamukelashvili, 9 and 15 from the field, 1 and 2 from the free throw line. Big numbers. He's rolling. There's no CMB. He's cooking. If CMB's back, I think he moves back in his starting lineup, and that's going to, of course, affect Sandro. RJ Barrett, welcome back, brother. 10.6 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 block. That's solid. 4 of 9 from the field, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. He'll ramp up. Give him some time. Brandon Ingram, 27 and 3, 2 steals on the block. Good defensive stats. I mean, Brandon Ingram had like a couple double, triple block games. Interesting. 1 triple to go along with it. 7 of 15 from the field. 5 of 7 from the free throw line is not desirable, but that's solid. Manuel quickly is cooking. Dude, I'm pretty sure he's like a top 30 player over like this last week. Just absurd numbers. By the way, if you don't know history, he has the most efficient 40-point game in NBA history. It's like 112 true shooting. Nuts. 20 points, 8 rebounds, 7 dimes, 2 steals, 2 triples, 60% from the field. He's on a heater. It's a real heater. Sure, you could say sell high, but man, if you want, you don't have to. It'd be the perfect opportunity to, though, to be real with you. Scotty Barnes, 15, 9 and 4, 6 blocks. What? Good old block party from your boy, Scotty Barnes. If he's not in the conversation for first team all defense, I'd be a little sad. 6 of 15 from the field, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, because he's been very good this season. Very good. And lastly, off the bench, good old Ochai Agbaji had 10 points, 4 rebounds, still in the block, and Grady Dick had 10 points and 2 rebounds with 2 triples in his 24 minutes. Team's good, man. They're a lot better than people thought they were going to be. Guys, that's it. 7 games. I think of 7 to 8 games. I don't know, man. I was just kind of cooking. Thank you guys for watching. Of course, Box Score Breakdown. I hope you guys win your matchup over the weekend. Sorry if you got any of these injuries, dude. I don't want to see injuries to anybody's team, especially when it's some of the big guys that you draft in the first round. Still wait to hear some news on Giannis. We don't have the official report on that. We don't have an official report on Devin Booker, but it did not look good. We'll be completely honest. And you know, some guys like Jalen Green, Aaron Gordon, they're kind of cooked. We're going to be honest. Same hamstring problem. Yeah. Wrap it up. But besides that, like I said, thank you for watching Box Score Breakdown presented by FanDuel. I'm your host, Tim Woodson, and I will see you guys next Tuesday. Good luck in winning your leagues this weekend. Cheers.